check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. I used to see. Wake up and I found out that it change up. Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did I find out where? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed where my arm on face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. I used to. I wanna get out there, but I will try. I wanna get out there, but I don't try. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. I used to see. I used to see. It felt so real, but now I plead. Just take the deal. I promised you a contract. I promised you a contract.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. Break the chain that left you scarred from where you came into who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. dead of night on that broken road, I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. The storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. To break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the counter that's dry. Riding the special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money, okay, Anna, Brandon, I took the Billy cool back, then I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And made it sit there in the road, right, wow. I stood up, ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Key the was on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling me lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier as the watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn that whole top float to her. 100 racks and 1, 2 about to flood out. first. You keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine. It's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Hey, crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters. Without the IR at the end, the reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shock them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Pow. Premiere album still gonna happen.
takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheat sheet for me to lay. Something takes a part of me. Feel how many times have I felt deceived?
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. A lot of people had this game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in Week 5. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Penix to the air to start us off. And his first offering of the game lines up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
35-yard line.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. To the air with Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden the second. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Looking to play himself. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And he forced a 4th down.
And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. So that's going to go as a kick of 36 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
19, Tiger, 19.
On first down, here's Dart. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Play action. Here's Penix. Play is ready for a long day bouncing. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. Running down the left side. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. Headed out right. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw?
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, give to him. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dot. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Now go, here's Dart. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On first down, here's Penix. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Second and 1 at the 33-yard line.
Running for the marker on second. He's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want to open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the dark coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's the one back on the handoff. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Penix on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Passes down close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Spinning the second. It's a gain of 7.
Penix working from the gun. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers pull out in front for their 13th tip. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. It's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
The kick is good.
That one Sanchez splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. The Steelers have played to an early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Here's Penix to throw. He puts some air on it deep down the left. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. He'll start on the ground. Taylor. Galloping inside the 40. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And in! Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first down, here's Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Going long for him here. It's his running back. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Penix now on first down. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down. That's intercepted near the sideline. Jamel D makes the play. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Move the chain! Gotta move the chain! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
At the 47-yard line.
Throwing on first down. It's stopped. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Greg Newsome has it. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Play fake. Penix. Penix on the crosser. Nice tackle that could get missed to the opposing 46. Goes to the hurry up here.
And the Steelers first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. The hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down.
He'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Penix off the play action. Buys time, rolling right. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own
Bucks to the line. First and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They gain 11 on that play, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
Hill now from the gun. And they manage to contain them after a 6-yard pickup. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. They get 6, and we reach the 2-minute warning. across the line. This is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. The Steelers calling their first time out as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Dart going to go for it on 4. Chased out to his right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Caught by his head. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Penix out 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. On the move, headed right. The right side hauled in by Collins. And they hold him down just a far too shy of the red zone. Offensive line fast.
That's just for Steelers. 1st down.
Again, Penix to the air. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Rocco 80.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And they're going to stop him, but he's got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Working quickly here. To the air with Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. It's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
From the shotgun, Penix. Catch me. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. The Steelers double their lead to 14.
Steelers 48. Buccaneers 14. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Hill now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's Let's see how they begin the drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Drain.
It's a pickup for 6.
On the gun, here's Dart. Forced out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Steelers will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Lofts it deep right side. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Well, that was almost one of those nice truth plays you like to see in the NFL game, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. He's going to try another deep one here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Deontay Bates. One last play before the break.
At their own 4-yard line.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Hill now to return it. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room, some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run ahead. We wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
And off now to Hill. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucs have the first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down carry for Taylor. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To the air on 3rd and long. Looking out right as the defense got to it. That's an incomplete pass.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for them today.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They'll go. Here's Dart. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass lines up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Nice target, that's late. That tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Penix is going to throw again. Escapes the pocket. Good strike downfield to Lane. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. How about 19 yards on fourth down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Offense up to the line fast.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
Another carry for it. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
Taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4. On the set.
They're going play fake with Penix. Complete out to the right. He's going to be out of bounds a couple yards short of what they needed. Let's see if they try their luck now on this fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
32-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit, a high percentage make.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They give to Taylor, right side. Rob flat, first guy he had. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
So now here's 3rd and 5. It's out of the shotgun. Has him on a quick hitter. This gets the first and more. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here starts. Buys time, holding right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. It is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. That's setting in the throw here. That was just thrown away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. On in at the 41. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get in it to Nico Collins. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers put up even more points in a win. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. And inside, give to him. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Straight ahead with Taylor. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Darts back to throw. Chased out to his right. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
They're going to stop him, but he got enough to make a 1st and goal from the 8. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 42 yards. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
First and goal, here's Taylor. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers out front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, and even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, doesn't matter.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12.
Here we go.
Going to the outside by Dart. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. It's Dart. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Steelers take over.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. He launches this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Little tacks on an extra point. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead.
Buccaneers 21.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Throwing the out complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bucs have the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. From the gun, Taylor. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, 2-yard run on 1st down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Check it down to Taylor. And he's going to be down within a yard and out of red zone as the stop is made. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Darts looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Now Dart. On the move, hit it right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. It'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. 3rd and long for him here. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Come on, 18, 70 left, go!
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. All right, one more snap to play here. They're going to pass it here. From deep to the left side. And they pick him up again. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Buccaneers see the return go out of bounds. And that is how this game's going to end. Well, Brock, the fans, all right. Here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
To you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before. Whoa, and all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You go and poke the dog with some bump. Alright, they go to click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some dump. Ain't that some? It's remind me of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Tried to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. Come on, the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? If up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rings so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put them in the stand. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma young out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you?